Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing, Philly?
Well, this is McCluskey's.
Wow, it really is an Irish bar, isn't it?
If you think it's crowded now, you should have seen it before McCluskey died.
Hey, Lou.
Hey, Philly!
A little hand wrestling or a drink?
You're on. Oh, Philly. One of these days, I'm going to take you.
It's all in knowing how, Lou.
I know. Hey, bartender, a scotch for my friend Philly.
Thanks, Lou.
And one for myself. Mary?
Oh, I don't think so, Mr. Grant. I don't arm wrestle. Anyway, we've got all that work to do tonight.
Oh, yeah. Philly? This is Mary Richards, my associate producer.
Hi.
Philly is one of our more legendary habitués.
I figure you only go around once in life, so you might as well go around smashed. Here you are.
New bartender, huh?
No, he's only temporary until McCluskey's widow can find a buyer for the place.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I missed McCluskey's wake, didn't I? Oh, we've been working late every
You
night.
didn't miss the wake, Lou.
Huh?
This is it.
Where's McCluskey?
In the back room.
He's here?
You ought to go back and say hello, Lou. He looks terrific. A picture of health.
You want to go back with me, Mary?
Oh, gosh, Mr. Grant, I didn't really know him.
Well, if you don't get to know him now, you never will.
I'll go back after dinner. Let's sit down, Mary. What's a special night, Philly?
I'm sorry, Lou. The kitchen's closed.
What time to close?
3 years ago.
Mr. Grant, we only have 45 minutes. We better try someplace else.
Well, don't leave. You sit here, and I'll fix something up. There's always something to eat around here.
Thanks, Philly. Nice guy, Philly.
And strong for a little guy.
Huh? You mean that arm wrestling? Oh, he knows I can take him at that. It's a little thing we go through so I can buy him a free drink. Isn't this a great place?
Mm-hmm.
I'd give anything to own a place like this. It's a gold mine.
Well, didn't Philly say it was for sale?
Yeah. I wonder how much they want for it. No, it's crazy.
Why is it crazy?
Oh, me owning a bar is ridiculous.
I don't know. If you want something in life, you ought to go out and try to get it. Well, it's like Philly says. You only go around once in life.
Mary, come on in. I gotta tell you something. Come on. Oh, boy. I was up all last night thinking about it. And this morning, I called McCluskey's widow. She's got another buyer, but she's willing to sell the place to me for old time's sake if I call back by 10 o'clock. What do you think?
Oh, Mr. Grant, I think
Yeah.
you should.
And I only need $10,000. And I almost have it right here. $6,000 in my savings account, $2,000 in Edie's savings account, and $500 in my grandchildren's piggy bank. I'm giving them a piece of the place.
Well, then, what you need is $1,500, right?
That's all. That's all. Mary. You wouldn't, by any chance, happen to...
Oh, no,
I
Mr.
mean,
Grant.
a thrifty girl like you, I bet you have, say, $3,000, $4,000 all the way to the old bank account.
A few hundred.
How many hundred?
Not many hundreds.
I'll get you a raise.
Mr. Grant, if I had the money,
We can
I'd
borrow
be
on your
happy.
insurance. Murray.
What is it, Lou?
Murray. I've decided to buy McCluskey's bar.
No kidding.
Ah,
Why?
because it's a gold mine, that's why. but I seem to have come up a little short on the down payment.
Sorry, Lou. I've already invested my money this year in children's shoes.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime deal.
A bar is a risky thing, Lou.
Murray. I've known banks who have lent money to guys who wanted to open bars, and the only collateral they had was that I was going to drink there.
Sorry, Lou.
Hi, guys.
Ted!
Lou?
No. Mary, call Dr. Ames. He's always looking for a smart investment.
No what?
Now, Lou's looking for a partner to invest in a bar he's buying.
You know, I've always wanted to own a place of my own. Ted Baxter's newsroom. It's one of my 5 ambitions in life.
I don't want to know what the other 4 are.
All right, I'll tell you. Make $1 million. Replace Walter Cronkite. Learn how to swim and marry Marlo Thomas.
Thank you very much. Dr. Ames is with a patient.
Why is it you can never get a doctor when you need one?
Say, Lou, I'll go into that bar place with you.
No, thanks, Ted.
Oh, come on, Lou.
Ted, I'm talking about buying a bar, not a raffle ticket. I need $1,500.
Oh.
Newsroom. Just a moment, please. Mr. Grant, it's Mrs. McCluskey.
Tell her I'll call her right back.
Can he call you right back? Thank you very much.
Mary, try Dr. Ames again.
What's the total asking price, Lou?
85.
Net income after taxes?
15.
Encumbrances of record?
None.
Interest per annum?
5.5%.
Will you take cash?
Cash.
500, 1,000, $1,500. Don't you think we ought to sign something first?
All right. Let's step into my office.
Just a minute. I'll go to my room and get my lucky pen.
Why does he carry $500 bills around in his wallet?
You want to know why? Say, Ted, do you have the $3 you borrowed from me at lunch last week?
Oh, sure, Murr. You got change for 500? Say, Lou, I've got an idea how we can make a lot of money. See, there's this bar on 3rd Street, and it's packed every night. And I figured out why, Lou. They've got the cutest bartenders you ever saw.
Ted, I am not hiring barmaids.
Oh, no, these aren't barmaids, Lou. These are good-looking guys. I guess they do that to get the women to come into the place. Come to think of it, there weren't any women in the place. Everybody there was a good-looking guy.
Ted, I am not turning this kind of bar into that kind of bar.
You mean it's that kind of bar, Lou?
Yes, Ted, that was what that was.
Lucky I didn't go in there.
Philly!
Hey, Lou.
How you doing?
You want for a drink?
Come on. Oh! Philly, one of these days I'm going to take you. John?
Yep.
A scotch for my friend here.
Thanks, Lou. You want to try it?
I don't think so. John, cancel his drink.
Hey! Get through there.
Congratulations.
Aw.
Here you go, Lou.
Thank you.
It's a little gift from Mary and me for opening night. Rhoda picked it out. Yeah, I know you're supposed to give flowers on opening night, but I figured with a cactus, everybody get really thirsty looking at it.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, best of luck, Lou.
Hey, That's pretty cute. Giving a bottle of scotch to the owner of a bar. Anybody want a drink?
Sure.
Oh, boy, you sure have a great place here, Mr. Grant.
Thanks. Okay. That'll be 85 cents. What do you say we all sit down over here at my private table?
Great.
John, let's have that champagne.
Champagne? Hi, Mr. Baxter.
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you.
You ready?
All set to go.
Look, do you believe this?
I bet he misses.
It's different, Mr. Grant. Did you change anything?
Not too much. Had the beer company send over a new waterfall, and we moved McCluskey out.
Lou, we have a little conference.
What is it, Ted?
It's a little business that we as partners should have, right now?
Be right back. All right, Ted, what do you want?
Lou, I'm not paying for that champagne.
Ted, we're both paying for it.
It was coming out of your end, Lou.
Ted, I don't want to discuss it. We're both paying for it.
I'll tell you what, Lou. Let's arm wrestle for it.
Loser.
You're on.
I say to you out there, Mr. and Mrs. Twin Cities, the way to end the Cold War is very simple. Let Russia take their toughest guy, and Red China take their toughest guy, and the United States take their toughest guy, and let them put the gloves on and fight it out in the ring. Winner take all. This is Ted Baxter with one man's opinion.
Did Lou approve of that?
I don't think Mr. Grant cares what Ted does, as long as he stops begging for his money back.
Oh, business still pretty bad, huh?
Oh, Murray, it's depressing. I was in there the other night with a date, and Mr. Grant was so glad to see us. It was just sad. I mean, nobody came in for hours.
Yeah. Lou's been dragging me in there every night after work. I think I'm developing a drinking problem. But tonight, I am going straight home.
Me too.
Lou, you want to know why I look so bad? I'm worried about my mother. She's in jail, Lou. I've got to get an attorney to get her out. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask for my $1,500 back, Lou.
What's she in for, Ted?
Grand theft auto.
No, Ted.
All right, Lou. I'll tell you the truth. It wasn't grand theft auto. I just didn't want to come out and say it. I just got back from the doctor. I've only got a year to live. Of course, there's 1 in a million chance that they can save me. But it'll mean an awful lot of money, Lou.
No, Ted.
All right. All right. I'll tell you the real truth. I don't have a year to live. I've only got 6 months to live.
Ted?
Yeah, Lou.
I think you have less than that if you don't get out of here right now.
The date.
Oh, yeah, it was really pretty interesting there. Sort of the intellectual type, you know? The steel-rimmed glasses and wild-looking hair and very long sideburns. They began here, went all the way down his face, came out his cuffs. Who is it?
Mary in there?
Yes, she is. Mr. Grant?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
May I come in?
Sure, Lou. My beads are always open.
I'm glad I found you. I've been walking around thinking about this bar thing, and I think I finally hit on something. Can we get out of your bedroom and go into the living room?
This is it, Lou.
This is it?
Yeah.
Cute.
Mr. Grant, why don't you sit down and how about a cup of coffee?
Sure,
You
have
wouldn't
some.
have anything a little stronger, huh?
No. Oh, wait. I have some wine my mother sent me. Manischewitz elderberry, Manischewitz Concord grape, Manischewitz blackberry. Yeah, sort of a starter set for Sacramento winos.
Mary, Rhoda. It's so depressing at my bar.
Mr. Grant, it is not.
I finally realized what McCluskey's needs to be successful.
What?
McCluskey.
So why don't you get him back?
What? No, Rhoda, Mr. McCluskey is no longer with us.
And neither are his customers. They're at all the other saloons all over town. And that's because they loved McCluskey. And they don't love me.
Oh, sure they do.
Yeah, of course they love you, Lou.
No. McCluskey had a gift for people. Yeah, he knew how to tell them jokes. He knew how to get them to sing. He remembered the names of everyone who came into that bar. You had to love him. And Mary, I'm not what you would call a lovable person.
Oh, Mr. Grant, yes, Rhoda, isn't he lovable?
Yeah, truly lovable.
Thank you. The thing is, I never really cared about being lovable till now. It was always enough that people were afraid of me. But from now on, things are going to be entirely different. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be incredibly lovable.
How are you going to do that?
Happy hour, Lou?
Right. I'm going to see to it that this place is exactly like it was when McCluskey owned it. I put up posters, sent out flyers. Oh, how are you? How are you? I'd like to welcome you here this evening. I'm the owner. My name's Lou Grant. And yours?
Al Bollinger.
Al.
Tim Kellogg.
Tim. Well, I'm certainly glad you could make it. Al and Tim. Al and Tim. You gentlemen play darts?
We just came in for a drink.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Hey, Al and Tim. I heard a pretty funny story today. Did you hear? Oh, excuse me, Al and Tim. I'll finish the story later. It's really funny. I think you'll like it. Come right in. Come right in. How are you? How are you? I'd like to welcome you here this evening. I'm the owner. My name's Lou Grant. And yours?
Rick Simmons.
Rick, good to see you. Have a seat. Have a seat. And yours, sir?
Henry Thomas.
Henry, pleased to see you. And yours, young lady?
Alice Howard.
Alice, how are you?
Betty Dodson.
Betty, so nice to see you. Oh, well, I'm certainly glad you all could make it. Al and Tim? This is Rick, Henry, Alice, and, wait a minute. Don't tell him. Barbara.
Betty.
Betty, I was teasing you. Say, Al and Tim, I'm going to tell that story now. Say, I was just going to tell Al and Tim this very funny story I heard today. Maybe you've heard it. Listen, this drunk walks up to the parking meter and he puts a penny in it. And he looks at it and he says, "Hey, look, I just wait 12 minutes.
Great, yeah.
You like that one, huh?
Well,
I'm going to go learn another one. Hey, look who's here, everybody. Mary and Rhoda. Mary and Rhoda. This is, wait a minute. This is Alice.
Right.
Alice. And this is Betty. Betty. And this is Al and Tim. Yeah, well, you'll all be dropping in here a lot, so you'll all get to know each other.
Are you all right, Mr. Grant?
Am I all right? I'm terrific. We're really having a great time here. As a matter of fact, you're just in time for the sing-along.
Sing along.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stand around the old bar, hoist a few, sing the old songs. Come on now, it'll be fun. I'll start, then you two join in. Then everybody else will just follow.
Mr. Grant, you don't have to do this. It isn't like you.
Come on along. Come on along. Alexander's Ragtime Band. Come on and cheer. Come on and cheer. It's the best band in the land. Let's everybody sing. Come on along. Come on along. Let me take you by the hand. Up to the man. Up to the man. Who's the leader of the band?
And if you wanna hear the Swanee River play,
Ragtime, come on and hear. Come on and hear. Alexander's Ragtime Band.
What the hell's wrong with you anyway? You just sit there like a bunch of clods. Now, we asked you nicely to sing along. Huh? Now, that's not too much, is it? To ask people to have a good time? Sit down! Now, this is the happy hour. We are all going to sit here, and we are all going to sing along. Is that clear? Roger? Norman? Helen? Muriel? Tim and Al? All right. Let's go. And this time, I really want to hear it. Come on along. Come on along. Alexander's Ragtime Band. Come on and cheer. Louder! In the land. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Before. That's why all the war. Don't hang. Sing. Sing. Why aren't you acting happy? You got all the energy you got. You should have come out tonight. Come on along. Come on along. I'm gonna have to sell this place. I'm the leader of the band. Mary, I want to. Sorry about last night.
Oh, Mr. Grant, that's all right.
I wasn't myself.
Hey, listen, I understand. Do you think any of the people you called this morning might buy McCluskey's?
Yeah, I think I'll find a buyer out of one of them.
A buyer? Does that mean I'll get my money back, Lou?
Probably, Ted.
When?
Soon.
Got a way to go, Lou. Boy, I never thought I'd see that money again.
Ted, by the way, you still owe me $3.
Oh, sure, Murr. You got change for 500?
As a matter of fact.
Quarters?
Nickels.